A specially filmed episode of Coronation Street, airing next week, plunges viewers headfirst into the chilling reality of Theo Silverton's abusive control over his partner, Todd Grimshaw. Told through a stark mosaic of CCTV footage, police body-worn cameras and a hidden device Todd installs in a desperate bid for self-protection, the episode strips away any comforting distance between audience and story. Actor Gareth Pierce has admitted the filming process was intense and emotionally demanding, but believes the final result is both deeply unsettling and profoundly effective. The first few days felt like we were shooting something recognizably Corey, but presented in a completely unfamiliar way, he explained. It has the feel of 24 hours in police custody. I thought it might create a sense of detachment, as if we were observing these characters from afar, but it does the opposite. It pulls you closer, like overhearing moments you're not meant to witness. Although he hasn't yet seen the episode in full, Gareth described what he has watched as disorienting in the best possible way. The episode opens with reports of a domestic disturbance at Todd and Theo's flat, after neighbors hear raised voices. Police arrive swiftly, and the audience experiences the aftermath through body cam footage, revealing the shocking condition of the property. From there, flashbacks begin to fill in the blanks, piecing together a terrifying escalation in Theo's abuse, violence that has become routine, almost daily. Gareth revealed that Theo has systematically isolated Todd from all outside support, leaving him dangerously trapped. That creates a serious risk, he said. Either Todd could be seriously injured, or he could snap and fight back. The tension just keeps climbing. In a harrowing act of quiet resistance, Todd secretly installs a camera in the flat to record what he is enduring. That footage becomes central to the episode. For Gareth, the motivation behind Todd's decision runs deeper than gathering evidence. The camera might offer him some protection, he explained, but more than that, Todd needs proof for himself of how extreme the abuse has become. It's not about showing anyone else yet. It's about holding on to his own grip on reality. The actor welcomed the opportunity for the storyline to shine a light on domestic abuse across all relationships. Controlling behavior, he noted, exists in both same-sex and heterosexual partnerships, yet support services are still too often framed solely around women fleeing male abusers. By highlighting organizations such as Stonewall and Gallup, the plot challenges outdated ideas around masculinity and survival. Survivors, Gareth stressed, do not need to respond with violence. It's possible to escape while staying true to your values. As the story unfolds, the looming question remains, will Todd finally acknowledge the abuse and seek help? He's racing towards rock bottom, Gareth said. The question is whether that moment sparks his determination to get out. A softer, more emotionally open Todd, he believes, allows viewers to connect with him in ways they couldn't when he was more guarded and calculating. Though, he added with a smile, we're all secretly hoping he can rediscover just enough of his old cunning to escape this nightmare. Elsewhere on the cobbles, Debbie Webster's long-awaited wedding bliss is torn apart as brothers Carl and Kevin clash in spectacular fashion. Poor Debbie. As if coping with vascular dementia weren't devastating enough, her picture-perfect Christmas wedding is now threatened by a bitter family feud. Sympathy comes easily. Yes, Debbie has been a ruthless businesswoman, once plotting to redevelop Weatherfield into oblivion. She can be loud, bossy and unapologetically posh, enough to rival even Sally Metcalf at her most unbearable. But since her diagnosis, viewers have seen a gentler, more vulnerable side to Weatherfield's very own Deborah Meakin. Fans have laughed, cried and held their breath as Debbie battles memory lapses, confusion and emotional swings. All she wants now is a moment of happiness, marrying the love of her life, Ronnie Bailey, in a festive celebration. Standing in the way are two formidable obstacles, her feuding brothers, Kevin and Carl. The Webster siblings have barely spoken since Kevin's marriage collapsed after Abe left him for Carl. Debbie knew the truth but stayed silent to spare Kevin further pain, leaving her trapped as reluctant peacemaker. Matters worsen when Debbie accidentally books her wedding for the wrong year, prompting Carl and Abby to swoop in and secure a last-minute venue, a generous gesture, at least on the surface. After all, Carl is secretly cheating on Abby with James Bailey, manipulating Debbie into granting access to her finances, and concealing his role in the hit and run that left Tyrone Dobbs paralyzed. Still, it's Christmas. Let's suspend disbelief. Grateful for the help, Debbie extends an olive branch and invites Carl and Abby to the wedding, a move that pushes Kevin over the edge. Manchester's grumpiest mechanic refuses to attend, until Sally Metcalf steps in to perform some festive diplomacy. On the eve of the wedding, Sally whisks Debbie away for a surprise pamper night, joined by Glenda Shuttleworth, Bernie Winter and Christina Boyd. Overwhelmed, Debbie lets her guard down and admits how desperately she wants her brothers to call a truce, if only for one day. Naturally, Sally intervenes. Her visit to Kevin at the garage culminates in one of her trademark rants, ending with Kevin seeking Carl out for a private conversation. Peace, it seems, might finally be possible. Wedding day arrives and, astonishingly, both brothers turn up. A Christmas miracle? Not quite. Tension hangs thick in the air, and while the ceremony proceeds, complete with Debbie singing alongside the dementia choir, it's painfully clear the Webster War is far from over. Will Kevin and Carl keep their rivalry in check, or will it destroy Debbie's special day? Meanwhile, Coronation Street's Beth Nixon has teased a jaw-dropping Christmas storyline involving her sinister PE-teacher character, Megan, a devil in disguise. In just a month on screen, Megan has become one of the soap's most despised figures, earning viewers' fury through her calculated grooming of teenage athlete Will. Oblivious to her true nature, Will's father, Rover's return landlord Ben Driscoll, even invites Megan to Christmas lunch, grateful for her apparent dedication as a coach. Determined to maintain her facade, Megan arrives playing the caring teacher, and brings along a cover boyfriend, fellow staff member Daniel Osborne. But her dangerous double life is on the brink of exposure as Will's jealousy begins to surface. Beth, 25, who joined the soap in November, said, "I really feel for Will. Megan truly is the devil in disguise, and viewers are about to see just how cruel she can be. She'll do absolutely anything to stay in control. Every move is calculated and purely self-serving. As Christmas dinner unfolds, tension escalates. She's juggling so many lies," Beth added. "It's only a matter of time before it all explodes. It's a ticking time bomb." Using Daniel as a smokescreen, Megan even turns up the affection, kissing him in front of Will at the Rovers. But the cracks are widening, and Beth promises there are many more shocks to come. Megan operates entirely for herself, and the twists just keep coming. Coronation Street airs Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 p.m. on ITV1 and STV1, with episodes available to stream on ITVX.